Uh,
Big ball, flat, making my end. Fucking big killer, hot. Big ball, flat, making.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Man, you guys already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Click that notification bell so you can get notified when I upload. Share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. So, the number 2 fighter on my list, if you watch my videos, you watch my content, then you know who I'm talking about. Just below Terrence Bud Crawford is none other than Naoya Inoue, the monster. But the monster showed that he is actually human. He showed vulnerability. But he also showed that he is still unbeatable. Let's get into it, man. Yes, sir. 27 wins, 0 losses, 24 of those wins by way of knockout. And he was fighting against Luis Neri. 35 wins, 2 losses, 27 of those wins by way of knockout. Where was they fighting? At the Tokyo Dome, baby. It wasn't a major fight there in 34 years. Guess who that fight was, man? Tyson and Douglas. Yeah, we know what happened that night when Mike Tyson fought Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas forced Tyson into something that he couldn't handle, which was a knockout. Yeah, just like that, man. In the opening round of this bout. Now, you got Inoue, who is a 2-time undisputed champion in 2 different weight divisions, right? Also, he got 4 titles in 4 divisions, right? So, the very first round, Inoue got caught, man. He got caught slipping. You know, Neri was on deck. I think Inoue came in there a little overconfident, a little cocky. You know what I'm saying? He dropped that right hand, and as soon as he dropped that right hand, Neri caught him. Slipped with a nice, sharp counter left hook that actually spun Inoue around for the knockdown. And he wasn't hurt at all. He looked more shocked, more embarrassed, more like, what the hell just happened? Yeah, I actually believe that it fueled him for the rest of this fight. He actually turned into the monster. Out of 27 professional fights, that was his first time hitting the canvas, dog. That was his very first time hitting the canvas. And he hadn't faced a serious threat like that since 2019 when he fought through a fractured nose, a broken orbital, you know, against Nonito Deneri, right? He floored Deneri in the 11th round of that fight and ended up winning by decision. They did a rematch. Inoue destroyed them, crushed them in 2022 in the 2nd round. Knockout. So you know what I'm saying? Like, he proved that he can go through adversity. And that's what you want to see in a champion. You want to see a champion go through adversity during the fight. You want to see him battle back, being down on the cards, taking a knockdown perhaps, or just kind of getting outboxed and outclassed. So Monday, listen, back to the fight, Inoue corrected their mistake immediately. I mean, he flipped the fight with his own left hook that dropped Neri, man. And then he came back in the 5th round. He hit him with another thunderous left hook. And it floored him, right? For the 2nd time. And then he got hit in the 6th round with a right hand that just closed the deal. It blasted Neri through the ropes. The man took a seat at the dinner table. It looked like he was saying grace at the table. Amen. So for the whole fight, man, you know, the total punches landed was Inoue 107-54, man. He threw 239 punches. Neri threw 194 of those, right? 45% for Inoue and a 28% for Neri, right? Inoue threw 45 jabs. Neri threw 20 of them. Inoue threw 112 jabs. Neri threw 70. Inoue connected with 40% of those. Neri connected with 29%. You follow me? He wasn't getting hit much. It was that one great punch that really, you know, kind of changed the momentum of that fight, which turned the monster into the monster. 62 power punches landed for Inoue, 42 for Neri. 127 power punches thrown by Inoue, 124 thrown by Neri, right? A 49% connect rate with those power punches by Inoue and a 27% rate for Neri. So after that knockdown in the early seconds of the 1st round, after that fight, Inoue just dominated the fight. He has put the whole world on notice his just due on why he is considered, number one, an all-time great already, but the 2nd best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. And if you listen to some other people, you may have some people that give him the number 1 spot. I am not one of those people. I think the things that Terrence Bud Crawford has done has been absolutely amazing considering the weight class. But with all considerations when it comes to weight classes, you can't leave out Inoue. Go back on my videos, man, when I did my top 10 pound for pound list. Go back on my videos, and you will see where I had placed Naoya Inoue. A lot of people may have thought that I was tripping or I was, you know, just going with the flow. No, when I watched that kid fight, he's 31 years of age, by the way. So I don't know how much longer he has in his career. But the fights I have seen and I have watched of him, his skill set is just second to none. The dude is agile, ring generalship, intelligent, power in both hands, movement, reflexes. I mean, everything that you could possibly think about when it comes to a boxer, he's complete. A la Tank Davis rocks with Inoue tough and also categorizes him as a complete fighter. And that's exactly what he displayed on Monday there in Tokyo. And, you know, like I said, at the Dome, that hasn't had a major boxing event since for 34 years, man. That was the upset between Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson. Man, on your pound for pound list, or who do or could you see anyone beating Naoya Inoue before he leaves his prime? Sam Goodman said that he can beat Inoue. He's seen enough. What are you guys' thoughts and comments, man? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Sports Guy TV, where we talk sports like religion. And I'm out. Until the next time.